This shot right here is crazy. It's really innovative, actually, and it's a POV rig. We're going to talk about how Will Smith is actually acting in the scene and operating the rig at the same time. First things first, let's look at the rig and see what we could identify. We see that the camera is attached up here. This is the red V Raptor up there, and then we have the light, which is going to be up here. This is just to give Will a little bit of light on his face when the camera does point at him. And then we have the Snorri cam. This is the Snorri cam. That's the name of the rig, by the way. It's been around since at least the 1990s. What's innovative about this version is that it has a Sputnik attachment, allowing it to spin either pointing at Will or pointing away, and you can see that here, and there's a little counterweight. So the camera is not being controlled by someone on the side pointing it at Will and then pointing it to the other way. Will's actually doing that himself, like we mentioned earlier. Let's see how he's actually able to operate the rig. So let's look at the rig here. The camera is shooting out this way. Will Smith has his arms extended out this way as well. Now, one thing that I wanted to show you guys real quick is that this weapon is attached to the rig itself. There's the counterweight. So Will is holding the weapon, but it's also attached to the rig. So when he moves his hands close to his chest, there's a spinning motion that's happening. When he pushes his arm, he also can push the rig out a little bit. Let's see if we could see that real quick happening. If I play this frame by frame, there he is. And now let's look at it. First of all, there is the weapon, like I said, attached to the rig. Now, watch when he rotates his arm to his chest. Let's see what happens. So as he rotates his arm, there's the camera, and it switches to filming him right in the face. There he goes. He walks, so he can push that rig out, and then he can twist his arm again, and it turns around again. And that's because of the Sputnik attachment. Typically, the camera was the rig itself, I should say, is just pointing at somebody. That's the regular Snorri cam rig. With the Sputnik attachment, it allows that rotation. Very innovative. I believe it's the first time that's been used in an action movie, or any movie actually like this, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the last. Let's look at how these shots actually came out.